That is time I will never get back. I'll get him for this somehow. Someday. Ugh, ooh, my knee just popped. What time is it? Okay. But right now I have to get to class. I'm the first person in class today, although I think I'm a little too early. Then again, sitting alone here for 20 minutes sure beats having to suffer that time with Kenji. The combination of fatigue, frustration, and boredom starts making me feel very tired. I black out for a second, waking up when my head hits the surface of the desk. Rubbing my forehead, I realize that this is as good as a reason as any to stay up for now and stop playing the class so early later. Eventually, I hear a tapping noise outside the hallway, and Lily's tall figure appears in the doorway. She's not in this class, so she must have some other business. Maybe she's looking for Hanako. Lily stops at the door, looking hesitant as if she was a vampire who can't come in unless invited. I consider doing so because she looks rather lonesome standing there. She steps in on her own accord though, after straightening her skirt and shirt collar as if of some importance to look prim when entering a classroom. Excuse me. She calls into the quiet classroom with a probing, delicate voice. I realize the silence might unnerve her because of her blindness, so I break it. Good morning, Lily. Hasao, good morning. I didn't hear you come in. I wonder if she thinks it's suspicious that I didn't say anything to her before. It's likely if I were to tell her too big a lie now, it would sink me. Well, I was already here, just asleep until now. Oh, have you seen Hanako today, by any chance? No, she seems to come in only just before the bell rings, or after that. Do you want me to tell her something for you? No, it's fine. It's strange, but I think we're only two people in the school right now. I didn't hear anyone else here on my way. I shouldn't have gotten up so early today, I guess. You're chastising yourself for doing something that other people should. Punctuality is a good thing. I think so anyway. It's a very busy morning today. The festival is coming up soon, and today is the deadline for the event registration, budget reports, and any other official paperwork. It could be that everyone is trying to complete unnecessary forms at the last minute. Maybe that's why it's so quiet today. Hi! Hi. No, hi. Ah, screw it. Hi. I don't know why. I keep on giving Misha like a disturbing voice. I don't know why. Misha pops into the room shy as on cue, shouting with a loudness that makes Lily visibly flinch. I'm so glad I don't see these two for, like, if you choose any other route, you rarely see them. So I'm just glad about that because I would get really annoyed. Hi, Hichan. Hi. ... Look, it's a super class representative. Hello. Lily smiles, probably amused by Misha or Shai's use of the word look. Good morning. ... Of course you're not the representative of this class, right? I'm not. Lily seems a little more guarded in her answers to Shai than she was with the other day. I guess they don't really get along after all. I mean, who can blame her? Shai's kind of a bitch. But I realize that Lily might actually not know Shai is present, and she's trying to detect whether or not she is, to know who she's talking to. For all she knows, she's talking to Misha, but knowing that she and Shai are practically inseparable, she might expect Shai being the one who's actually talking. Damn, how complicated. I decided to help Lily out for my own peace of mind, more than anyone else, or anything else. You're here early, Shai. ... You were here even earlier than us. Misha pursed out her cheeks angrily. Why is she getting angry? Does she feel emotions on Shai's behalf too? It's not that weird though that Shai didn't like my little comment. It's true I was here earlier than them. So me saying something like that could definitely be misinterpreted as anything. Like, you guys are late. I should be the class president if you guys are so late. Tardy ass Beyonce's. Especially to Shai, who doesn't even have the benefit of hearing tone to gauge intent. Before I can start weighing whether or not I should apologize, Shai has already moved on. ... Class rep, it's a good thing you're here. We have to talk. ... The festival is coming up in 3 days, right? Every class has already handed in their projected budget reports for the festival, for the events, even the first years, except you. Wah ha 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 ha. Wah ha 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 ha. There's still some time to hand it in, isn't there? ... Today, the deadline is today. You're suddenly taking your time, aren't you? If I had my way, I'd have all the necessary paperwork days ago, but someone had to say the deadline. Please extend it. Yes, that was me. Playing something on the scale is not a small task, and a week is too small a time frame to expect the whole class to work on such a complex issue completely. ... Do you want to know what's harder than distributing the funds for one class event? Handling the same matter for every class in the school. Event some. The one who does that is me. Misha puts her hands on her hips and stands up straight. Wow, she's really getting into the role. Lilly doesn't look like she's very amused though. Hey, Shy, are you being a little too hard on her? There's still a whole day left. Please, Sal, it's alright. Lilly seems happy I'm taking her side, but a bit conflicted that I might not think she can take care of herself. If this is about the budget, then I'm disappointed you think I forgot about something. I understand how important it is. ... Finn, can I have it, please? Shy, she might not have it on her at this exact second. It's not here right now. Ask 2 students to take care of it for me. Students from my class. She emphasizes the last sentence much to my surprise. She knows about Shy and Mishu's efforts to rope me into the student council. I guess word must have gotten around, so now she's using me as ammo against Shy. This is just getting better and better. ... It was your responsibility. A budget report isn't something you should be just delegating away as class rep. It's your job to be on top of things. This kind of... I miss the music. It's so uncomfortable in this fight. This kind of disregard for proper protocol is really just terrible. They completed it, being capable of doing so, but the students have been sick recently, so they could not come to school and give back to me. If you want, I will apologize on their behalf of getting sick. Okay. Although Misha misses Lilly's job entirely, Shy doesn't. And she seems torn between being offended by Lilly's daring and jumping for joy at the prospect of a challenge. ... I'm not used to trying to voice 4 different people, man. This is hard. How do people do it, man? Voice actors are amazing. Lilly, don't they live here at the school? That's a 5-minute walk, you know. What could they possibly have that prevents them from taking 5 minutes out of their busy lives to drop something off that would affect the enjoyment of the entire class? Lilly opens her mouth to say something, but Shy closes the gap between them and starts signing furiously, waving her hands around like an orchestra conductor. Misha tries to obey to convey the same passion, but can't seem to lose her normal cheerful tone. The result is interesting and somewhat surreal. ... And what's with that attitude? I say it's not something that you should be delegating away. Are you the class representative, or aren't you? Tell me the names of those 2 students. They should have your job. If you can't even handle something this simple yourself. One form isn't the full extent of what I was supposed to take care of. Lilly's tone is growing slightly impatient, but she is doing a good job of not letting Shy say how unsettled she's becoming. I just bit my I had the tooth removed, but anyway, she's playing her cards close to her chest. Anyway, oh, by the way, I can talk much better now, man. I was in a little bit of pain when I was doing those last sessions, but it's been a week since I had my tooth removed, and I don't even need the pain medication anymore, and I still have some left over, but... I really wish there was some music. This is kind of uncomfortable. Shy, on the other hand, wraps her fingers cheerfully around the edge of her glasses, knowing Lilly can't even hear nor see how excited she is. ... Of course you do so much, class rep. Must be so difficult being you. Lilly tightens her lips at Misha's words, clearly understanding the intent behind them, even though Misha delivers them without a hint of the sarcasm which they were meant to have. Shy and Lilly don't like each other. That much is clear, but this seems a little much. It seems like Lilly has had enough and is ready to push back. Woo! I was actually just discussing the budget report before you came by. You must be very talented to have finished all your student council duties so quickly that you can track me down to make sure I don't forget my own. Are you accusing me of slacking off? It seems you confused me with someone else. Yourself. I don't think so. That would be a very difficult thing for me to do, compare myself to you. You're right, the difference between you is like heaven and hell. And it's not hard to guess which one you might represent. There between the ripples with the heat of imminent, imminent, imminent. I can't. I know that word, and I know how to say it. I just can't say it right now under pressure. Damn it. Oh, this music. What is it? High tension. That makes sense. Well, not really. They can't discuss it anymore. Even Misha looks like she's beginning to understand the real nature of this conversation. Dot. I was really disappointed that they don't have any more moments like that in the game. Like they fight sometimes, but they don't have that little clashing of reels. Like that shit was. When I first saw that, I was just like laughing hysterically. He-chan, don't you slack off either. What are you talking about? Dot. Aren't you talking about the festival, He-chan? You are, aren't you? And I hope you're going to do a lot more and make sure it goes smoothly than this person. This person. I don't understand why Shy is suddenly getting mad at me. Oh wait, that's right. What time was it? Yeah. Let's see. Cut me and Lilly some slack. Don't drag me into this. I'm gonna say don't drag me into this. I've done my part. Why am I being dragged into this again? I've done more than enough, I think. If you're angry with Lilly, that has nothing to do with me. Now wait a second. Are you implying the person is more right in scolding me than yourself? Ah damn, I think I could have worded that better. Way to go, Sally. No, I don't think about that, but I mean Dot. What are you saying, He-chan? It's just that I hardly think it's fair that you can say that. Seeing that I've helped you already, the mood has changed. This is like a showdown between two gunfighters now. Well, it was like that before, but this time Shy's focus is on me. And so is Lily's. Even though she keeps quiet, I'm afraid I inevitably pissed her off. She's probably a samurai. She has a sword in that shit, probably. Dot. Are you saying I'm wrong? What a dangerous situation. Please, someone, get me out of this situation. Anyone. It's too early to argue with you. Yes, I think it's unfair of you to get on my case. Dot. Hey, Chan, you want too much, but you have a point. Okay. You're not lazy, He-chan. Ha. Shy pushes the glasses up with her thumb almost approvingly. Dot. That's good. If you're not useless, you shouldn't let anyone say you are. But the next time I say it, it'll really be because you're disappointing me like Miss Class Rep here. So don't let this go to your head. Lilly takes the jab silently, a venomous visage frozen on her face. Class Rep, Shy, don't forget that report, please. I won't. Would that be all? Yep. Then goodbye to you all. Bitches. Her voice would cut the air classroom in half if it was more tangible. Lilly leaves the room, understandably in a bad mood, but still managing to be as poised and calm as usual. Shy, you really did go a little far today. It's true, Shy, just a little. If I've been expecting Shy to grudgingly admit I have a point there as well, I think I was expecting too much. She doesn't respond. Dot. Ha. Shy thinks you should mind your own business. Well, fine. Hey Chan, we have a few last minute things to take care of before class. We might be late, so can you please cover for us? Yeah. Perfect! Yay! Okay, thanks, He-chan. They walk outside even though there are only 10 minutes left before the bell rings, signing the start of the class. Hanako doesn't come to the morning class after all, leaving her seat looking empty and lonely in the back of the classroom. I have to tell her that Lilly was looking for her if I see her later. After the events of this morning, class is pretty boring in comparison. I turn the pages of my textbook lazily. We've been covering the same amount of pages each day, so reading ahead is more or less giving myself a preview of what tomorrow's lesson is about. You always should read, your books in advance. Like, not the whole book, but just if you know what's going to happen in the future, just reading at least half the pages, at least just skim through the lesson, will help you in school. I'm just saying. People told me to do it all the time. I didn't do it. Okay, I did do it, but probably really too late. I mean like during finals weeks, which is really pointless for me to do. That's oh man, I hate finals. I'm just bad at taking tests, though. Whatever. The clock at the front of the room sounds unbearably loud. Oh, what time is it? I'm supposed to be somewhere at a load. Damn. Oh well. The clock at the front of the room sounds unbearably loud. The teacher hasn't said anything in over 7 minutes, instead opting to cover the board in rows and rows of equations taken directly from the book. See, why would he do that? I hate when people teach like that, because you can read. I'll say, I can see. I'm not blind. I just this is a place where students can be blind. But that's classroom 3-2. But 3-3, you can read the equations yourself in the book. You don't have to write it. I'd rather you explain it, but whatever. The rhythmic clashing of a chalk on blackboard seems too synchronized perfectly with the ticking of the clock. Oh, I thought you were gone. Damn. I started copying down the equations just to pass the time and not noticing Misha's head poking over my shoulder until she's almost on top of me. What are you doing? I try to strike a balance between being quiet enough to not draw any attention to myself, but loud enough to draw hers. What are you doing, He-chan? Panic shoots through me as Misha starts talking at a normal volume, and I spurt out a hasty reply, still keeping my voice down despite the fact that she just blew any hope of being discreet I may have had. I'm coming down on the stuff. What are you doing? Why are you so loud? Really? But it's on the book. That's why no one else is copying it down. See? She has a point. See? You don't have to copy this shit down. It's in the book. I know. Why are you so loud? Why are you so quiet, He-chan? It's hard to hear you. Maybe I like being quiet. I look around to see if anyone is noticing our conversation, and it's pretty obvious that everyone has, even the teacher. Shy smiles coyly and started to wonder if Misha is doing this because she told her to. Is it because of what happened between her and Lilly earlier? Is this what I get for trying to be reasonable, for trying to take the middle path? Shy is way too prideful, although by now I should know to expect that kind of behavior from her. Why are you doing this? Huh? Misha is totally oblivious to the awkward stare the teacher is giving both of us while trying to balance her textbook on one finger. For a brief second it looks like things could get ugly, but the teacher simply looks away as if not worth the trouble. I guess this is a good thing, and I slump back in my seat in relief. The rest of the day passes by uneventfully, and this time I'm able to appreciate that it does. When the bell rings, I'm not in a hurry, so I stay for a while, reviewing what we covered in class today. I prefer to leave last anyway, so I don't have to deal with crowdings in hallways. I prefer to leave first, so I can get ahead of the crowds in the hallways. Well, I used to at least, when I was in school. I noticed Shy and Misha have also stayed behind talking to someone from another class. Shy signs so fast that her hands make noise like swords cutting through the air. Vroom, vroom, like lightsabers. Misha is trying desperately to keep up, but it's clear she can barely manage to even understand her. I put my head down, whatever they're discussing, it looks like serious business. Probably over my head. Not just that, but Shy also seems angry, although it could be just her normal severity making it appear so, because she always looks angry like a pissed off beaver. Shy signs to a point where her wrists crackle, and Misha struggles to spit out in word form. Sometimes she trips over herself like she's dealing with tongue twisters, and then on top of that, she has to sign back everything the other girl says. Seems like a rough job. Misha looks tired, like she's about to faint. Luckily for her, the business is soon finished and the girls sit down on their seats. Once again. I'm so tired. She hangs her head limply on the desk looking exhausted. Festival preparations must be tough for you. Indeed, the people in the school seem to be taking the festival very seriously. Whenever I see people idly around before and after classes, they're always talking about their plans for it. It's kind of neat to see everyone being so enthusiastic about it. I'm probably the only one who doesn't have something to do. Did I say that out loud? Hope I didn't. Shy starts signing at me and Misha pokes up looking at her hands with slightly unfocused eyes. ... She signs with harsh, heavy, dramatic strokes. Misha translates the sign into speech for me. She does it so well, it's almost like Shy is actually speaking, transmitting her thoughts directly through Misha. Well, we're in the student council, you know, so we're pretty busy. Sarcasm. Huh? The tone of Shy's actions makes me think she's speaking with disdain, but Misha interprets it normally, replacing whatever intent they may have been with her own chipper twist on things. It's still disorientating. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Never mind. How could I forget with you two trying to get me to join at least twice a day? Ha ha ha! But He-chan, some could say the work is too much. It'd be nice if students were to show a little support for their leadership, some appreciation to the students who are working so hard to make it all possible. Maybe, for example, a little help. That's asking too much, is it? Yep, help would be appreciated from students like you. If students would show their dedication and school spirit and offer some help, well, I don't exactly need it. But I wouldn't necessarily refuse it, so it would be nice if someone would. Oh, hello. Hanako! Yay! I look over my shoulder and see Hanako peering timidly into the classroom, most of her body hidden behind the door. Hey, playing delinquent again? Hanako blushes hard at me, a straightforward jab, even if it was only in jest. ... Shy stares at her probingly, causing Hanako to look down and start backing away to the point where only her fingers can be seen wrapped nervously around the edge of the door. Maybe she's showing her dislike of Hanako by association of a dislike of Lilly. Man, it's so messed up when you hate someone because you hate someone that they hang out with. Shit, that's so petty. It appears so, and Hanako probably knows it as well. They seem to have momentarily forgotten about trying to get me to stay for the rest of the day. What is it, Hanako? Huh? Has Lilly been here? Sorry, Sato is not here. She came by in the morning though. Hanako keeps looking uneasily at Shy, who stares back at her with her usual studying glaze. What is she trying to do? Of course, Shy isn't going to look away, and she is intimidating enough as it is, so I can only imagine how terrified Hanako would be. It's a little funny though, watching Hanako's reaction to Shy's normal behavior. This is what happens when two people of different extremes meet, it seems. Do you know where she is? ... If she has any sense in her hair, she's in the classroom working on the festival project, but who knows where the woman is loitering at? She might be slacking off somewhere, just like He-chan. Ha ha ha! Damn, what is it with Shizune who needs to point out stuff like this? Hanako nods quickly and retreats with haste. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, we were working really hard to make the festival happen, and driving other people insane along the way. Well, good luck with that. I sent him to leave, making my exit before even manages to berate me for slacking off.